What's the first thing that comes up to your mind or you think when I say the word sociopath? Is it this, or maybe something like this? Well, let me tell you that a sociopath is not this. A sociopath is more like this. Now, a study made by Dr. Hannon showed that 1 out of 25 people become sociopaths. That means that only 4% of the people are sociopaths. Hello, my name is Diego Serrano, and I'll show you more about the antisocial personality disorder, better known as APD. This disorder is the less known in the past few years. Even though we know what is and how to treat it, we just don't know how it appears. First, I want to start stating the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath. A sociopath is by definition, as the Association of Psychology says, a disregarded for and violation of the others that begins in the childhood or early adolescence and continues until the adulthood. A psychopath is a chemical or cognitive imbalance that starts when the character is born or so early that it determines the development of this character. This is a sociopath, something that starts in the childhood, and this is more what a psychopath is, something that comes from the DNA or so early. This is a picture of a psychopath, and I will show you there that psychopath becomes a distinguished thing that determines what or how the character grows. It determines how it moves, how it feels, how it thinks, all. And this is a social. The difference between these two is that sociopathy is not a disease. Sociopathy is something more that just happens. It starts with the violation of others, but not in a sexual thing. It's just that they got segregated, they got away from the people, and this is how they start. It's how they start like feeling that other people just don't like them, don't want to be with them. So this marks them so hardly that they change all their lives to live alone, segregated from people, knowing nothing about society and all that. The thing that mostly distinguishes sociopaths of normal people are that one, their incapability of being of having feelings through others. What means this? That they are incapable of feeling even remorse or feeling guiltiness or all the stuff like a normal person feels. Even you had felt this before. That thing that you hit someone and you feel bad about it, they can't. They just can't. And this is one of the things that mostly distinguish the sociopaths from the normal people. They can't do it. They can't get any feelings about like bad from things they do. They just do it. Even though they understand the moral laws, they understand all the normal laws, the ones that the government gives us, they just understand all of that. They just don't care. Why? Because even though they understand it, they just do what they want. And they are just unpredictable. They are just someone that wants to like live and survive. That's their plan in their lives. Can sociopathy be cured? Yes and no. Why am I telling this to you? Because sociopathy, as I said before, is not a disease. It's not a real illness. It's something that you get so early that it's part of you, it grows with you. So, can it be cured? Yes and no. It can be treated. Yes, we know it can be treated. We know that we can get it like to a level that becomes normal. We can get it to a level that it doesn't feel anymore. That all of it needs to be just a normal thing between us. Well, yes, it can be cured in some way, but literally what we will be doing is just making the character that has sociopathy being more like a normal person, just making that disappear from them. This is something that happen in male or female. Well, in male is mostly a 75% to a 25%. It's males. Why male? Because male are the ones that start living their lives alone. They want to be, they don't want help from other people. They want to live alone, they want to do their things alone. That's why male are tendently most to be someone that becomes a social. Sorry. Okay, we're entering the part when I say to you that sociopath, yes, they tend to violence. I already said you the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath. Why do sociopaths act in society, how they react to it. But now I will enter the part when the things start to get gross. The part where we see the violent part. Okay. Do you know this guy in the picture?
No.
Okay, let me tell you the name. His name is Seung Hae Cho. Now, does it sound to you a little bit?
No.
Okay. Let me explain. Seung Hae Cho. This boy had 19 years when he became a spree and mass murder killer. He killed 32 people in his college in a tech of Virginia. He was diagnosed with sociopathy, what made him incapable of feeling remorse about their acts. So, this guy decided just to go there in his classroom and start shooting at them because they bullied him, they make him feel bad. So, he just did what he wanted. He didn't care. He killed 31 people, including him. There were 32 when he was in prison. And yes, that was what he made. It's just unpredictable, how I said it. People with sociopathy, that's the difference that makes the most unpredictable things, that they just do what they want. They don't care. You can't know what they're thinking, what they want to do, what they think about you. So, what I want you to get from this talk is that you need to respect others. All of us need respect